Okay, hello, this is Jonathan Kamlege once again, and today I want us to look at that number as you can see it on your screen. A coin is tossed twice. They want us to find the probability of getting tails on both tosses. I'll take an example. If this is my coin, now this coin is made up of two sides. This coin is made up of a head and also a tail. If this coin is tossed, it can be tossed twice, as you can see there. We can either get a head or a tail. That's the first toss. On the second toss, we can toss this coin again the second time. Again, we can get a head or a tail, or we can toss the second time. You can either get a head or a tail. What does it mean? This is coin. I can say this is the first time of tossing, and this is the second time of tossing. I can either get a head or a tail. My probability is going to be a half. Also, it's going to be a half. Then, if I have a head on the first toss, I can either get a head on the second toss again. This will be a half, or I can get a tail on the second toss. It's going to be a half. The same thing here. If I have a tail on the first toss, I may get a tail on the second toss. Or if I have a tail on the first toss, I may get a head on the second toss. Therefore, this one's going to be the probability of getting a head and a head. It's going to be a probability of getting a head and a tail. It's going to be a probability of getting a tail and a head. It's going to be the probability of getting a head, a tail, and a tail. Therefore, our sample space in this case is going to be all these, the one you are seeing here, the possibilities. That means that our sample space, it will be the same as can either get a head, can get a head, a tail. We can get a tail, a head. So I get a tail and a tail. Therefore, our sample space in that case, NS, is going to be 4. These are the possible outcomes in our probability. And the question wants us to get that. They want us to find the probability if these two coins are tossed. If the coin is tossed twice, find the probability of getting a tail on both tosses. Therefore, our probability of getting a tail on both tosses is going to be, the tails appear once. It's going to be 1 out of 4. Therefore, the probability of getting a tail the second time, the first time, also the tail the second time, is going to be 1 out of 4, because that chances appears once out of the 4 chances when the coin is tossed twice. Let me hope the number has been clear.